Hi everyone, it's me again, VA Jessie, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. To those who are new here, my name is VA Jessie and I provide work from home tips, sales, phone skills improvement, and anything related to virtual assistants. If you are someone who's looking to get more tips about work from home and how to cold call and how to, be an effective virtual assistant, I suggest that you subscribe to my channel. And if you're also someone who's looking to hire a Filipino virtual assistant, please make sure to subscribe to my channel too, or maybe email me. I'm gonna have my email down below because I own a virtual staffing agency, Telecrew Outsourcing, and we provide high quality cold callers, appointment setters, lead generations to clients globally. So for today, I wanted to talk about freelancing and if it's really worth it. Is freelancing for you? It's 2021 and there are so many freelancers out there. Am I going to make it? Is it for me? Is it going to bring food to the table? Is it going to give me a consistent earning? Those type of questions, I'm pretty sure that as a beginner, it's going through your mind. All the questions in your mind that's making you doubt freelancing or if you are going to jump into it, the answer is yes. I'm still here. I've been doing it for 7 years, and true story, my life is better compared to when I was working in a call center. Me and my husband were able to buy a house. We were able to have a good wedding for the both of us. So we were able to buy a car, and we were able to feed our family because of freelancing. So yes, the answer to your question is a yes. However, it would depend on a lot of factors. So I wanted to discuss what are the things that you have to think of, if you really want to be in freelancing. You would be successful if, number one, you have discipline. It's a very huge factor, mainly because as a freelancer, nobody is out there to look at what you're doing. Like, you are your own boss. I mean, you would have clients to answer to, yes, but you are not working for them. You are working with them. It would also take a huge maturity, like a lot of maturity to perform here, and a lot of discipline because, I mean, you're working from home. Like, you can do whatever you want, right? I mean, I am working here beside my bed, and anytime I feel like sleeping, I would be able to do that. But if you have that high drive, high motivation, and respect for what you do, you wouldn't do that, right? You wouldn't be successful if you are always slacking off, and if you feel like it's okay not to do this, not to do that, it's okay if I just sleep for now and I'll just give some reasons to my client as to why I was not able to work today. No, you would not be able to make it here. This is not for you. Go back to your in-office setup and give those BS excuses to your boss. But in freelancing, that wouldn't work. If you are hardworking and you have the discipline, then you can definitely have a spot here, right? So just have the kind of mindset that even if no one is looking at you, you are still going to do what you have to do to have a successful and productive day. Alongside with that, it's pretty similar with discipline is your ability to have like really good work ethics. Work ethics in a way that if your client tells you, I know the freelancing is dependent on what kind of job that you are going to do. There are people that are doing it like a fixed rate basis so they can work whenever. But there are people like me who would take a job that's like with a schedule, like the client wants you to be there from this time to this time. So work ethics in a way that you would be able to like stick with a schedule even if you are at home. I mean, I know it's kind of difficult to wake up sometimes, but you have to have a flow. You have to have a system for yourself in order to make it. You have to have work ethics in a way that you would be able to show up on time. Work ethics in a way that if your client tells you that we're going to have a meeting at this time, you would be there. Work ethics in a way that if you can't show up, you would tell them. and that you wouldn't let them chase you and wonder where you are, right? Work ethics in a way that you are definitely going to perform or going to work because that's what you're getting paid for. Not just because you're going to clock in, because they wouldn't be able to know anyway if you're working or not, right? So if you are the type of person who is going to have a lot of workarounds, or who's going to fool your client because they wouldn't be able to know anyway because they're overseas, you wouldn't be able to make it here. I mean, you can't do that here. All right? Work ethics is very important. If you have good work ethics, your client will trust you, and if there is trust in a client freelancer relationship, definitely it's going to last. Third, if you have growth, like meaning growth in a way that you would continuously hone your skills. If you are a cold caller, you would always find resources to improve the way you're handling objections. Like, you would never stop learning. You would still study and give yourself room for growth, right? Because you are going to be working from home alone most of the time. Like, you wouldn't have work from home buddies, or you wouldn't have like your friends, and like in a call center you're working, you're beside your friend, or you go out for lunch or whatever. In freelancing, you're most likely on your own, unless some of your family members are working from home too. You wouldn't have someone there, you wouldn't have your team leader there to go over and teach you and coach you and remind you of things and motivate you. So you have to have that within you. Google is absolutely free. There are a lot of videos on YouTube. I am on YouTube. So go out there and learn, or even get paid courses. Okay? If you are someone who does not like that, or who wants to always be taught, who wants someone to always assist you, who does not have self-initiative, I'm afraid this is not for you. Okay, so you have to be very resourceful, and you have to know how to help yourself and grow. Otherwise, just consider a different platform, a different career, or a different type of job. Okay, next, integrity. It goes along with the discipline and the work ethics. Integrity, it's really important. I mean, if you are someone who's just going to scam people, would pretend they're working but they're clocking in, they're charging the client, but they're not really working, they're sleeping, would be charging the client but they're not really working, or would ask for an advance payment but wouldn't show up for the job, or would fool your client to ask for money, or not really, like, that does not have value. I mean, just to get out of the freelancing world. You're destroying it for the rest of us. Integrity is really important, especially for us, that we're dealing with people that are out of the country, right? So if you are someone who's here to just fool around and not really be serious about it, or scam people, basically, just consider a different work, please, because you wouldn't be successful here. Lastly, it's very important for you to have quality of work. All right. So yes, you are a hard worker. Yes, you have a work ethics. Yes, you're trustworthy. You have integrity. But if your work does not have value, if your work does not show quality, you still wouldn't be able to have a long-term client, or you would have a hard time finding consistency in this niche, or in this type of job. Right? You have to have quality. Whatever type of freelancing you have to have a certain quality level that would make your clients happy. As a cold caller, as for me, the quality for us would be defined by being able to produce, or being able to give the return on investment. So they're hiring us to cold call and generate leads or quality appointments for them. The performance, or the KPI, is how many appointments are we making? What kind of appointments are we given to our clients? Okay, so if you are the type of person who would just be here to clock in and work but wouldn't really give value, I don't think you would be able to make it. But again, if you are someone who knows how to nourish yourself, who knows how to nurture yourself and learn, and you are resourceful, eventually your quality would improve. Okay? You just have to really work on it every day and be better at your craft, be the best you can be, and then you are going to have consistent client because they would trust that you're not just working, you are productive. So that's all I can share for you today, guys. I hope that I was able to impart important thoughts. I just thought of creating this video because, you know, it's Saturday and I don't have anything to do, and this is kind of my hobby, and I want to talk to you and reach out to people on YouTube. And I hope that I was able to, you know, you were able to learn something from today's video. And if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions of other videos that you want me to do, please comment down below. And if you are an applicant, and if you are going to ask me if we're hiring, yes we are. If we're accepting people with no sales experience, yes we are. As long because there would be some assessment and we can tell, even if you don't have the experience but you have the personality for it, go for it. Are we accepting newbies? Yes, we are, as long as you have a call center experience, because again, majority of our accounts are voice accounts, so we're going to be required to talk on the phone. Go to our website, telecrewoutsourcing.com, and go to join our team and click find out more. And I hope to see you on my next video. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.